Hi guys, this is Linn here, and I want to give you a quick welcome and introduction to the Self-Care Path, and I'm going to take you through a little bit of what self-care is to me and my vision and intention for this joint project with Mariette. So what is self-care to me then? Self-care is any activities and I suppose anything really that I choose consciously to do because they feel supportive, nurturing, and I suppose they make me feel really good. And in turn, when I feel good, and my cup is filled up, it's easier to give to others. So for me, that's really the essence of self-care. So what type of self-care do I do? Because I'm a nutritional therapist, I suppose food is my biggest one. So preparing food, cooking food, choosing food with care and eating it, making sure it's nutritious and pleasant and all of that kind of stuff. For me, that is a huge part of what I see as self-care. Because I know the times that I'm super busy and I put eating and cooking and even choosing, I suppose, more nutritious food as a bit further down my list, then it does impact my overall well-being, my energy and so on. So for me, food and eating in a way that is supporting and nourishing to me, it's really a huge part of my self-care practice. And then I suppose the other one is making time for exercise or movement. And for me, I found that Pilates is a huge one, which really works for my body, and particularly for someone who's not very naturally flexible and coordinated. It's been a really good support for my body as it's getting older. And the other way I like to bring movement into my life is to spend some time in nature. It could be walking on the beach with my dogs, it could be hiking in the mountains we have here in Ireland, or it could be just hanging out in the forestry and taking all of it in. Or sometimes I like it to be a bit more upbeat and a bit faster, and then I take out my bike or I'll go for a run. So exercise is another one, and it's the same to kind of, I suppose the biggest challenge is to make the time. But when I do, I do feel it's a big part of making me feel better, stronger and healthier and happier, I think, as a result. And my third, I suppose, self-care one is to make sure that I actually carve out some time for my social life and to spend time with friends and family, because it's so hard sometimes when we get super busy with work that we lose the balance. And for me, the balance actually is part of the self-care, not too much or too little, but that's kind of somewhere in between that feels good. What is my biggest struggle to put self-care to my schedule? I think it's time. It's always time. There never seems to be enough of it. And it's to make it a priority for me. And actually when I do, I find that there's always plenty of time to have enough of work and play. So I think it's being careful of time. That's my biggest hurdle. And how do I inspire others to take care of themselves? So I suppose starting this project, the Self-Care Path, I'm hoping it's going to be a huge inspiration for others, that we can start kind of seeing this as part of what we do. But in my job as a nutrition therapist, helping people bring awareness to what they do, how their food choices and their lifestyle choices impact how they feel and their overall health and well-being. I think that's a big part of how I try to help others. And I like to think that by walking my talk, I can inspire others too. So, and sometimes that isn't easy, but you know, we're all human, and trying to do our best is as much as we can do. And I'm hoping that when we show up as we are, that is inspiring as well. So why did I want to create the Self-Care Path with Mariette and our shared vision? So for me, I see self-care as an ongoing journey. It's something that we have to commit to throughout our entire life, and we have to do it beyond, you know, the first 4 weeks or 3 months or 6 months. if we really want to see, I suppose, change, and if we really want to bring forth our own brilliance to our lives. I think there's always something to work on. Sometimes it's nutrition, sometimes we need to make better food choices, other times maybe we need to carve out more time to move, or maybe we need to carve out more time to be still. And yet other times maybe we need to find time to spend more time with people we love, and that is part of self-care as well, in my book anyway. So my intention here is, together with Maria, to create a safe space and a thriving community which is supportive, where we can all show up just as we are and help each other evolve and grow. And when we do that, in turn, actually, we help each other fill up our own cups, and that means that we have more to give to others. And in my book, I think that's a win-win situation, that looking after ourselves in turn really benefits those around us. So that's my intention for this project. And welcome to the Self-Care Path.